Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are
the
Froze Bros. See,
Lovely.
I say every time we do that better in person.
Giving it away early.
We are the comedy podcast about frozen food. And you know what, Max?
Yep.
I'm going to put out there that we are the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen food.
And what gives you the authority to do that?
I cannot find another one.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Must be true.
If there are any other frozen food podcasts out there that our listeners have heard of, write to us and let us know. Maybe we can do a little collab.
Challenge us, yeah. We can collab. We can
challenge.
Have a cage match.
Sure. Okay.
A freezer match.
A freezer match sounds better.
We all get in a walk-in freezer.
Yeah, we can do or a trip to Antarctica or Alaska.
Yep.
Something.
Yep. We use Mike, who's already frozen stiff. It's just sort of a bat against.
We can. We'll hide behind Mike. Frozen Mike.
Yes.
It's so good. Darren already said it, but it is so good to be here in person.
We are. We're recording in person for the first time since April, I believe.
Yep.
And we timestamp these a lot, so we might as well just be completely transparent. It is early August.
It is perhaps the earliest of August.
It is 16 hours into August.
And it's been great so far.
Yes.
And in the spirit of transparency, we should also say that there's a potential that we'll do some more time jumping.
We might. Yeah,
I fucked up. I'll just be honest. I fucked up, everyone. And
Max and I recorded an episode remotely a couple of weeks ago. And Max noted that we were finally on a straight timeline without jumping around. And we may now be jumping around. So you may hear this before you hear that one.
Yeah, I forgot to export my audio files. A little inside baseball for... Anyway,
that might be too much for some of our listeners to understand.
Okay.
I'm sure they're brilliant people, but
we have the smartest listeners. No podcast has listeners as smart.
That's right.
As ours.
And we have not acknowledged it much, but this is a bropisode. We have failed to note that a few times.
Well, yeah.
I know that concept has confused you in the past.
It has confused me. So a bropisode is an episode of this podcast without a guest.
Without a guest.
Okay.
Just the bros. Just the Froze Bros.
Okay. Instead of it always just being the Froze Bros and then a guest. Because is Shaun considered a guest?
Shaun is a guest.
Oh, is that going to come in the audio?
I don't know if that little ding is, but it reminds me.
Why are you getting New York Yankees updates? You're not a Yankees fan, are you?
Of course I am.
What? Oh my God.
Our listeners do know that we record in the Boston area, but I grew up closer to New York, and I am a Yankees fan.
Could have been a Mets fan. You know, this is the second time
the Mets were doing. No, the Yankees were doing quite well when I was a kid. The Mets had one good season, 69, and then not for another 30 years or so.
Okay, so a team has to do well for you to like them?
No.
No wonder you don't like the Red Sox. Anyway, this is the second time I felt betrayed.
When I was growing up, I had no family or friends who liked the Red Sox.
Sorry to hear that.
As a potential...
Anyway, this is the second time today I felt betrayed by Darren. We'll get more into that later.
Yeah, I'm failing at everything today.
Oh my God, it's been awful. No wonder I do these remotely.
That was a very droll laugh together.
Hey, so we normally do, for this part of the pod, we normally do what you've been eating or what's in your freezer. Mine's been pretty limited lately, but Darren has had a very interesting experience recently. We figured we'd fill this time with hearing about that.
I have not actually been eating a lot of frozen food.
Okay.
Because I've been away for a bit. I was in London and Paris.
Ooh, a traveled man.
And as a Froze Bro, I had to take the time in each of those cities to find a grocery store, sneak in, and check out the freezer section.
Can I ask, before we go any further, can you just explain if and how the grocery store situation is different across the way? As in, I assume there are no big chain big chain grocery stores.
I think there are. I noticed the same names. I didn't see enough of Paris to even remember the name of the grocery store I was in. In London, there is, I think, an M&S and something else that starts with an S.
Okay.
It's not Santander, which is the bank.
It might be.
It's not Sandinistas, which is...
I guess I do feel kind of silly assuming that there weren't chain grocery stores in Europe. So did you go into these chains, or were you looking at like local...
I went into these chains.
Okay,
I went into the big... Because, I went into a couple of local places too, which really didn't even have much of a frozen food section.
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah, there was an M&S right at the airport terminal, which I had a good amount of time to look around in, because when I landed in Heathrow, before getting my bag from baggage claim, there was a fire alarm. And everybody was evacuated out to another part of the airport.
Yeah.
Stayed there for a while, then evacuated outside, waiting for about 3 hours.
Oh, my God.
And I really think that they knew within about 15 minutes that this was a false alarm.
Yeah.
And everything was safe.
Sure.
They took another 2.5 hours to figure out how to get everybody back inside without going through security again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, saw a small M&S market there. No frozen food at all.
No section?
No. Maybe a little tiny section of ice creams, ice cream bars, ice cream novelties. I noticed in all of the stores, though, both London and Paris, their frozen food sections are not large.
Yeah.
What we buy as frozen food, they buy more as refrigerated.
Interesting.
Which means it's not going to last as long.
Probably means it's fresher.
Probably fresher. Yeah. Prepared meals, just all refrigerated there.
Yeah. Well, they have those here too. Like, it's normally when you see like the prepared meals near like the deli. I imagine it's more like that than.
There was a lot of that.
I assume there's no Hungry Man dinners in Paris.
I did not see any.
Yeah.
Even pizzas, though.
Yeah.
Were in the refrigerator section
really?
In that freezer.
Was it like branded stuff, or was it more like not homemade, but like made in the store?
No, there were a couple brands. I don't remember the brand name. I have some photos, I think, but London especially I saw in the refrigerator section with an Italian name.
Of course.
Surprising amount of Italian restaurants in London also.
Yeah. I've heard that in London, there's no like really like the best restaurants in London are food from somewhere else. Italian, Indian food.
I had some great fish and chips. I had a steak and ale pie.
Did you have a full English breakfast?
I did.
How was it?
It's good. It's not something I would get a lot.
Of course. Well, you don't like breakfast.
I don't like breakfast. Yeah. I don't like big breakfast. So that's wasn't my favorite thing.
Again, with the things going on.
Beans a little. I tried to shut this down. As you know, Max, I have the world's most active cell phone.
You do. Darren's phone is always blowing up. Anyway, so talk about the kinds of frozen things you saw.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of things. I noticed, actually, they have frozen fries, and they call them fries in the freezer section, not chips.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so there were a couple packages that called them fries. There were...
American brands, or was it...
I don't think they have much for American brands. I didn't notice any recognizable brands. Yeah. Smash burgers. Potato waffles. That sounded interesting. Some frozen steak and ale pies. Ready-baked jacket potatoes.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure what jacket means, but it was a...
Was it like a stuffed potato? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Let me quickly look up. So I tried to prepare ahead of time.
A little more for the listeners. Darren went through and wrote down some of the stuff from his photographs on his phone, so he wouldn't have to go on his phone while on pod. But now here he is researching things.
Yeah, our British listeners know this already. A jacket potato is the British term for a baked potato, referring to a potato that is baked and served in its skin. With its jacket on.
How quaint.
Jacket. So ready-baked jacket potatoes, breaded prawns, teriyaki noodles, duck spring rolls.
Ooh.
I thought spring rolls, maybe I've known this before, but initially I thought spring rolls were always just vegetable.
Yeah. So there was duck meat in them?
Duck meat in the spring roll.
Interesting. Or does spring more describe the wrapping that it's in?
A lighter wrapping?
Yeah.
It might. The thin, not necessarily deep fried.
Yeah, because
more of an
egg rolls,
yeah.
Are egg rolls covered in egg and then fried?
Maybe.
We don't know. If anyone knows, feel free to write in.
Must come from somewhere.
Yeah.
There was some cheeky monkey ice cream. Ice cream with stuff in it. And
of course.
Some Peppa Pig ice cream on a stick. That was all London. In Paris, I wasn't quite sure what I was reading on some of the labels. I've taken a little bit of French. I know some French from being a language major in college. I know Spanish pretty well. Italian is close, but the French, even with the same root words, the pronunciation and the spelling are so different that I didn't even attempt.
French is a Romance language.
It is, yeah. Just like...
it's pretty different, though.
Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian.
Really? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, and a few other lesser...
lesser?
Wow. And I can't even recall right now what the other ones are.
So what else did you find in France?
Full leaves of spinach. You know, like we normally get like a chopped frozen spinach.
Yeah.
There was a bag of full spinach leaves frozen.
Really? Were they all kind of clumped together?
Well, I didn't see inside the bag.
Oh. Yeah, here it's almost, it's like a brick.
Yeah. A lot of fish. There were some bags of just really kind of unmarked seafood. Fruit de mer.
Which is?
Seafood, fruit of the sea.
Oh.
The French had more frozen vegetables.
Sorry, you showed me that picture of that bag of loose shellfish. One of them looked like a little tortellini.
I wonder if that was sort of a pasta, and it didn't look like enough pasta.
I wonder what you'd do with that. Like, would you pick through and take the stuff out that you liked, or would you just kind of throw the whole thing in a pot and boil it?
Yeah, you got to
throw it in a soup
just
or a
eat
stew.
It all. That does look like a tortellini.
Looks like pasta.
It just looks like a Ziploc bag.
It looks like a Ziploc bag full of seashells. Like, it doesn't look like any frozen food. Well, I mean, I think those are clams. Those are clams right there. Or
mussels.
But I can't really...
Sachet, délange, plurp. I think that just means a bag of mixed seafood.
Yeah.
I saw more vegetables in Paris than I did in London.
Were they full vegetables, or were they like cut? Sliced?
Chopped, cut, various mixes.
Yeah.
A paella, a riz cuisine, au safran. Riz means rice, I learned. Yeah.
For the Generation Z listeners,
penne.
Riz has more than one meaning.
Penne au saumon. So pasta with salmon there.
Thank you.
Penne. Dauphinoise, which I think
would you call me?
Potatoes. Dauphinoise, dolphin boy.
Dolphin boy. You know, that actually used to be my nickname.
Turtle boy.
That actually, you know, I make this joke a lot, but that Dolphin boy used to be my nickname in college. Actually,
really?
Yes.
All right. Well,
not gonna ask why. That's fine.
Of course, I want to know why. And I hope it was something other than just liking to swim.
No, well, it's stupid. It's not even worth talking about. We moved into a new apartment, me and my friends, and for some reason, the room that I had moved into had the light switch cover had been replaced, and it had a carved dolphin in it.
Okay.
And so after I moved in, my friends came in and noticed it, and they started calling me Dolphin Boy.
Because of the light switch that was in the room before you got there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't help that I would at them.
Yeah.
Please cut that out. Please don't leave that in.
You didn't even spike on the sound there. You can do better.
We'll get it. Anyway.
I did have a frozen treat in London.
I lied. Huh? Sorry, it wasn't a dolphin. Forget that whole story. Cut that whole story out. It wasn't a dolphin.
Now we need to know what it was.
It was moon. It was a moon. They called me Moon Boy.
That's not even close to dolphin.
I know. I don't know why I thought it was dolphin. Please cut all that out. Please cut it.
No. It was a moon.
It was a moon. They called me Moon Boy. Sorry, everybody. Dang, I can't believe I misremembered.
And did you start mooning then?
I never wore pants again after they started.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I bought one of those. Well, when I had to wear pants, I wore like those overalls with the buttons, with the back flap. So I could just...
The back flap.
Yeah. Easy access.
All right, so I was saying, I did have a frozen treat in London at a McDonald's.
Ooh.
For one meal, because I don't want to waste lots of meals. In Paris, I had much less time in Paris, so I wasn't going to waste a meal at a McDonald's. In London, I got lunch. They have a sandwich called a Big Arch. I think they still have the Big Mac, but the Big Arch was 2 whole beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
Yeah. Sounds like a Big Mac.
It does.
But did it have what about the middle bun? Was there a middle bun?
There was no middle bun.
Okay, so that makes it different. I hate that middle bun.
It was white cheddar.
Interesting.
It was a white cheese. I can't imagine it was American. They wouldn't do that. The beef is better.
Yeah, well, I was actually going to say, I don't think if you would have been in Paris longer, I don't think you would have wasted a meal going to McDonald's or getting any fast food anywhere, truly, because they have different food standards over there.
Did I show you?
So
I might have texted you the picture, but it looked exactly like the picture in the ads.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, the bun's not crushed. There's lots of fresh lettuce on there. Whereas, in the States, usually you just get a mushy mess that looks nothing like the ad.
Yeah, well, I wonder how much they get paid. Like, I wonder if McDonald's workers in London get paid better than...
probably.
Yeah, than here. Maybe that's why.
But what I got that was frozen was a Biscoff McFlurry.
I'm so jealous.
I think we've spoken about Biscoff cookies on here. I don't remember in what context, but they've come up before.
I love Biscoff
months
cookies.
Ago.
Wasn't Shaun surprised that you can get them outside of an airplane?
I think I was, and maybe Shaun was too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually you get them on a plane. So this had, and there's this like Biscoff butter, right?
I love
so that was mixed in, I think, and then crumbled Biscoff cookies on top.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably the best McFlurry I've ever had.
Yeah. What McFlurry do you go for here?
I don't get them too often. I'll do the...
I mean, there's two options.
Shamrock Shake one.
No. I did ask about the Shamrock Shake. I asked about the McFlurry.
No, they make a Shamrock McFlurry.
The Shamrock Shake is different than the McFlurry.
Yes, the shake is different.
Thank you.
But at the same time, they do a...
Really? I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Maybe they did that for the first time this year.
So, okay, but what about of the two McFlurries?
Whatever's the chocolate one.
Well, there's M&M and there's Oreo.
I've had Oreo. I've never had the M&M.
You never had the M&M?
No.
See, I like the M&M one, even though it's like not as, I guess, chocolatey or tasty as people say as the Oreo. Mm-hmm. I just like I said this in the Blue Bunny episode. I like the crunch.
Yeah.
And
I suppose you can get vanilla or chocolate ice cream with either one of them. Right?
I actually think you're stuck with the vanilla.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I've actually never tried. Maybe that could be an outing.
Maybe. We'll have to look into that.
Wait, I've never even thought to do that.
To ask for chocolate ice cream?
Yeah. I was just assumed it came with vanilla. Look at you.
And I had the s'mores one a little while ago that I think we talked about.
A s'mores McFlurry?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There was not enough graham cracker, too much chocolate.
Too much marshmallow.
Too much marshmallow, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have said there was too much chocolate. There's never too much chocolate. I did go buy a McDonald's in Paris also.
Yep.
Did not even contemplate going in.
Do you know what they call a quarter pound of cheese in Paris?
I do.
Royale cheese.
Royale. All cheese. With cheese.
Royale with cheese.
All cheese.
I'm quoting a movie here.
They had I know.
Thank you.
I know, I've seen it. They had a mango sundae.
Ah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Paris was doing this menu of McDonald's items from other countries around the world.
We would fucking never do that here.
Nobody would eat it.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
It doesn't say a mang... Oh, wait, it was a mang...
A McMango?
Sunday mango. It's also with boba.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
So that's got to be Hong Kong.
Yo, McDonald's in America. Like, what the hell?
Oh, no. Yeah, McFlurry Mang Boba par McDo from
McDonald's China.
China. And the teriyaki chicken. Now, this is non-frozen stuff. A McDo Japan. Also a McFloat Sakura and McFizz Sakura.
Oh my God, what are we doing? McDonald's USA.
And you were excited about this one from South Korea, a shrimp fillet.
Let me tell you something. I probably could mow 2 or 3 of those down at once.
That's a weird looking. The shrimp are in some sort of patty.
It looks like minced shrimp. And there might be bigger pieces of whole shrimp in there to make it look more appetizing for the picture.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd love that. Okay, McDonald's USA. Get your shit together. What's that? Poutine?
Poutine.
Nah, fuck that.
Frites à la Québécois.
Nah.
I'm not a big poutine fan.
Nah, me neither.
Oh, and these might be McDo
Morocco.
It can't be Morocco. Hawaii Ceviche Tropical is Hawaiian. Steakhouse Burger. Uni. That's the United States.
Hey, what did they... Wait, what?
I don't even know where you get that here, a steakhouse burger.
They don't have it at McDonald's.
No.
McDonald's here sucks.
Yeah, it's always the same stuff.
Yeah.
Even Canada gets some more exciting stuff than we have.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right, so that took the place of what we've been eating.
Yes. Unless, can I think of anything? I think I might have mentioned this I'm sorry if this is a repeat or something I'll say next week, but I did eat all of the Blue Bunny ice cream and I really enjoyed it. Both the vanilla and the chocolate, I kept eating it and it was really good.
And I've still got some left, which you're welcome to have.
We'll see if I'm feeling it later.
All right.
Because I was putting frozen, I probably said this in the next episode. I'll shut my mouth.
You might have.
I think I did. I definitely did.
Yeah, you'll hear about that episode 2 weeks after this one, if all goes as according to plan now, with just a little time hop.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Totally my fault.
Now, I've been looking into getting Blue Bunny as a guest on this podcast.
Okay. Any response? Any movement there?
No response yet.
Okay.
We might have to offer a little bit more, but I think that would be fun.
Offer more?
Yeah, Blue Bunny's tough.
A
little tougher than you expect. Puts out this I'm happy. I'm Blue Bunny.
Yeah.
Kids love me. Everyone likes me. I'm soft.
Really?
But no. This guy's a hard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope our legal team can work it out because that would be really a really great interview, I think.
Yeah, I want to get Blue Bunny.
Wow. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Cross those fingers for us too, listeners. And
please. Yeah. And hey, if there's other guests you'd like to hear on the show, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
When are you having Jolly back on? I feel like Jolly hasn't been on it in
It's been a long time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Mike insulted him.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see.
But,
anyway.
Things seem to be getting a little better. We settled the lawsuit.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
How much? Can you say?
No, I can't disclose any of the details.
Shit.
Yeah. So I'll tell you off pod.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break and we will be back and tell you what we're going to review this week. And we're back.
Welcome
back. Welcome in. Have you heard about that? The people saying welcome in?
That's not new. I've heard that for a long time.
Apparently there's a lot more places saying welcome in, and it's just a lot of people are finding it annoying.
Do you find it annoying?
It just seems like not a natural phrase.
Yeah. Hi, welcome in.
Welcome in. Welcome.
I think it's just it'll take some getting used to.
It's an extra word.
So you're just saying
welcome.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind when someone says welcome in. It is a little German.
It's German. It's German. Bienvenue.
I don't mind it.
How's it go? It's a cabaret song. What is that? Willkommen. Now this is going to bother me. And I'm muttering, so probably that didn't even get picked up.
Sing louder.
Willkommen is in there somewhere. Bienvenue. So it might start with the French. Bienvenue, willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. The opening song to Cabaret has this.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's just this welcome to everybody, and it repeats German, French, English. So same thing is repeated for when we do the Froze Bros musical. We'll steal that song.
Froze Bros musical.
Froze Bros the musical.
Starring who's going to play? Who would you want to play you in the Froze Bros musical?
Oh, I don't know. It depends when this gets made. Are they going to be younger? Then we want age appropriate.
Well, it depends on the actor you choose. Can they do? Is it going to be more of an origin story? Will it be of a?
Well, the Froze Bros origin was like 2 years ago. So.
No, I know. No. I'm talking like we go all the way back.
Oh, all the way back.
Oh yeah. To show
like
how we like.
No, then we need some unknowns to play us as children.
Yeah. And then leading to improv and.
So there's like 20 years of my story before you were born.
Yes, exactly.
For current, I think I want Ewan McGregor.
Really? That's a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great choice.
Can you sing though?
Yes, Moulin Rouge.
Of course.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Very nice. For me, okay, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Ewan McGregor.
As you also?
It's a one-man show.
One-man show. Yes.
It's a one-man show starring Ewan McGregor about the Froze Bros.
It makes it cheaper to produce.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep. And because if you're going to do that long stretch of time, you might as well cast one person and have them act out their childhood for all of us and all that.
See, I was thinking ahead, and I was going to blow the budget on the actor playing Mike.
Which would be?
Walt Disney.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Ewan is such a talented actor. He could do all three of those. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's start fundraising. I think that's a great idea.
And Shaun as himself.
Shaun will play himself. Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Yes. All right. So we need to get to this week's food.
Oh, that's right.
This is something that you sent me a picture of.
I could not believe it. I'm so excited to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for this week, we ate Cheez-It Pizza.
Cheez-It Pizza. Yeah, we've not been back to pizza in a little while.
And we've spared our friend Joe from having to participate in this episode.
Joe's been around for a few of the pizza episodes. He's been our pizza correspondent. I texted him for a comment. He may have been so appalled by the idea of Cheez-It Pizza that we have not heard from him yet. If we do before ending this recording, you will hear.
Yeah. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this. I had never seen it before. It was only a couple weeks ago. It was when I went to go pick up for the next episode.
Okay.
That I saw it for the first time. And so here's the thing, and this is pertinent for our origin stories. So you and McGregor take notes. Cheez-Its were huge during my childhood.
Really? They made them larger?
No, because I was small, they felt bigger.
Okay.
No, they were a staple in my house. Like, it was the main snack. We had a box every single week. And as I got older, at certain points, my mom would buy a Cheez-It box for each of us.
Wow.
That we would put our names on. My dad, my sister, and I would all get our own boxes, and we'd write our names on them in Sharpie. Which, of course, leads to the, did you eat from my box?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like a lot of accusations being thrown around about, there's less in my box than there was yesterday. I'm sure my brother was probably old enough, too, to get his own box. So Cheez-Its were a huge deal for me. I still love them to this day. And to see a Cheez-It pizza, I was blown away. Looking at it now, I still can't believe it's real.
I was a little put off by this when you sent me the picture. It wasn't anything I'd want to try.
Do you like Cheez-Its?
I have to say, in my entire life, I have probably not even eaten the equivalent of one box of Cheez-Its.
So you've had them before. You know what they taste like.
Yeah, of course I've had Cheez-Its. Yeah. Probably, like, more so a little package from a vending machine or something, or at some party or someone's house. I'm pretty confident in saying two things. One, when I was growing up, there was never a box of Cheez-Its in my house. Mm-hmm. And two, I have never purchased a box of Cheez-Its myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Will you start after today?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not a cracker that I like. It's
not versatile. It's not like you can eat Cheez-Its with, although, you know what is really good? Someone I went to high school with used to, for lunch every day, she brought a little Tupperware of Cheez-Its with chocolate chips.
Cheez-Its and chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Cheese and chocolate.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, you're making a face. It's a good combo.
I have kind of a high school story about Cheez-Its also.
Please.
There's a friend of mine, Rob, I know you're not listening to this, but...
Shout out to Rob.
Yeah.
Last name?
We'll just go with Rob R.
Rob R.
Yeah. He ate maybe a whole box of Cheez-Its by himself.
My man. It's my man right there.
On an evening when we were also out drinking.
Genius.
Those Cheez-Its just kept coming up and up and up.
Yeah.
Seemingly more so than he had even eaten.
Yeah. Well, it becomes, I imagine it becomes like a paste. And yeah.
His nickname after that became Chunker.
When you could get away with nicknames like that. Yeah. Although because of the chunks.
The chunks.
Yeah, of course. Wow, that's horrific. I'm glad you said that after we ate the pizza. Were you thinking about that while you were eating the pizza?
Yes, yeah. That's what I always connect with Cheez-Its.
Oh, so there's also a bad association here going on. Mm-hmm. Do you think so? Do you avoid Cheez-Its for that reason?
I don't think so. I avoided Cheez-Its before that.
Okay.
So
fair.
My feeling is that the purpose of a cracker is to put cheese on or maybe something else on. And then when the cheese flavor is already there, It's just...
I hear you.
Yeah.
But thankfully today, your prayers have been answered because they did put cheese.
They did put cheese
on the
on the
Cheez-It.
Cheez-It. This is a giant Cheez-It.
So, yeah.
It is a square.
It's important to note for the listeners.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check the image for this episode. Head to our Instagram page. You'll see a picture of this pizza. It is a square.
This is the first Froze Bros episode in which geometry will play an important part.
Let's get to our review.
Okay. All right.
Packaging.
I want to say too, you found these in Philly. I wasn't sure I'd find them up here, but I did.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple of different stores.
So, looking at this package...
It's red?
It's red. The
Cheez-Its box is red. Am I correct?
You are correct. What's interesting, and I think what caught my eye about this package, because as soon as my eyes went over the aisle, my eye went immediately to this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what did it was, for some reason, they added a blue Cheez-It under the pizza. Under the image of the pizza, there's a blue colored Cheez-It.
Yes.
Any thoughts as to why they might have done that?
To make the pizza stand out from the red background.
Pizza pop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, what if
Pizza pops?
Pizza pops. There's an idea.
Mm-hmm. Pop quiz.
So
we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to do that to a guest because you would expect it. Now, I'm gonna have to make popsicles out of just a blended pizza. Slice of pizza.
No, I'm thinking, does it have to be frozen? Mm-hmm. I guess it does. I was thinking like you make a little calzone on a stick. Calzone type thing. Or maybe more of a stromboli.
Frozen. Cook the pizza, stick a popsicle stick into it, put it back in the freezer.
Yeah. And then put it in
serve that?
No, you put it back in the oven.
Back in the oven?
Freeze and then cook it again? No?
No, this is a serve frozen dish.
Okay. You're not going to taste anything. You're licking the dough.
Lots of hot sauce.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got some Cheez-It crackers, actual Cheez-It crackers on the side here, pictured. The other thing that caught my eye is that, and the thing that makes you go like, really? It says original Cheez-It flavored cracker thin crust. And you can see the box, the image kind of displays pretty prominently that cracker Cheez-It flavored crust.
Yeah. And it's certainly the color of a Cheez-It.
It definitely is. Like it actually looks like you blew up a Cheez-It and then put on, unlike Chunker, blew up in a different
yeah, blow chunks.
You made a Cheez-It bigger and you slapped sauce, cheese, and pepperoni on it. Like it looks legit.
Yeah. The word Cheez-It is definitely most prominent.
Yes. It's unmistakable. Like
you don't find another maker of this or a brand name other than Cheez-It without flipping the box around on all other sides and looking for it.
Like they did a good job of matching this to the existing brand imaging of Cheez-It, I think. Because I knew, the association is there right away. The other thing that caught my eye about the package, bakes in 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's low for a pizza. And pizza, isn't it?
I think so. I've got another thin crust pizza in the freezer. I can check the timing on that.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll do that. And I read somewhere recently that in packaging, that's your prime real estate, the upper right corner.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why, because in English, we read left to right. So you figure the first thing you see is what's on the left. But maybe because they want you to read left to right and then stop? I don't know.
All right, this one, I won't give out the brand name. We have not reviewed it yet. It bakes in 10 to 12 minutes, so a little longer.
Yeah. This one was 8 to 10. By the way, I just watched Paul Newman and Lorraine Woodward. Is it Lorraine? Joanne Woodward on What's My Line? Anyway, Darren's
And what made you think of Paul Newman, Max?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I was just remembering.
It was a Paul Newman pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't tried it yet. We're not reviewing it. It's a thin crust. I don't usually like thin crusts, actually, but this was on sale. It was a $5 Paul Newman pizza.
I feel like every single week we eat something that you always go, I don't really like thin crust, but we had this thin crust pizza. I don't really like eggs, but we had these frozen eggs.
Yeah, I don't like food.
Yeah.
We've done this. I don't like food.
And of course, just like Cheez-Its, on the packaging, it says that this pizza is made with 100% real cheese.
Yeah, everything seems to say that. All pizzas, I know. We're still curious what pizza is not made with 100% real cheese.
I'm just reading this little blurb on the back.
The blue square makes an appearance on the back as well.
Yep, for the directions.
They've chosen a weird sort of font for a lot of the other writing.
It does. It doesn't really fit for the instructions. It looks very clinical.
I'm thinking more this one, which
really?
also showed up on the front in the word pepperoni, I think.
It's also in the...
It's a little...
Here.
Yeah, it's a little...
There.
It's fun. It's goofy. It's whimsical.
Oh, we'll get to whimsy.
Yeah.
Because I think, jumping ahead, why the hell not? This is overflowing with whimsy.
I can't disagree.
Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ease of cooking. Talk about it.
It's as easy as any other pizza, and it takes less time, as you've already mentioned. 8 minutes in the oven. It says 8 to 10. I looked at it at 8 minutes. I got a gas oven that usually heats things a little fast, so I figured it was going to be closer to that 8.
Mm-hmm.
It looked... We're getting some dark brown crispy edges just starting at that 8 minutes, so we took it out.
I think it could have gone to 10.
You think so?
Because the bottom of it was... I wanted the bottom to be a little more crispy, like the rest of the crust.
Okay.
Maybe for the next one.
All right. When you get your own.
Whatever.
Center rack, then. Do people actually check that the rack is right in the center when they do this?
I think ballpark is fine.
Yeah.
Only because if it's too close to one or the other, like it'll burn the top and bottom.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not all the way down or all the way up, it should be fine.
Don't go all the way down.
It also, you put it directly on the rack. There was no...
Directly on the rack.
Baking sheet involved. I wonder if the bottom would have gotten more crispy on a pizza stone.
Perhaps.
I wonder if how all these frozen pizzas would do on a pizza stone. We should redo them.
We should try some on a pizza stone.
Yeah, I have
This
one.
does say this pizza boasts one of the shortest baking times around, so you can enjoy cheesy, crunchy satisfaction in minutes.
Pizza night will never be the same, and I think that's true. How am I supposed to go the rest of my life eating frozen pizzas knowing that there's a Cheez-It Pizza out there?
We do have to disclose also that we ate this in the afternoon.
Why?
It's not pizza night, it is pizza afternoon.
Okay. I like the honest route that we've taken on this podcast. Mm-hmm. We're disclosing the order of recording, the time. Maybe in the next episode
we aren't wearing pants.
We'll reveal our social security numbers during the next episode, perhaps. Mm-hmm. We'll think about it.
I think I gave out some passwords during one.
You did. Let's move on to appearance. Now, I've been looking forward to appearance. Why, is there something else on the box you want to...
I'm just looking at there's a guarantee. We guarantee you will love our pizza, or we will give you a replacement. Of what? The same pizza?
Oh, that reminds me. So actually, before we move on to appearance, let's go back to the...
let's talk about the... we did find that company name.
Yes.
That's the only place it appears.
Yes.
I think. Maybe in small print on the back.
Let's check. Nope, Kellanova.
Kellanova, yeah.
So, one of my favorite things about this podcast is I really enjoyed dissecting the lineage of the brands.
Yes.
I just find it interesting. So
we challenge you, listener, to find out who's... This phone just doesn't shut off.
That was your computer, that dung.
Oh, okay.
Dinged.
Dung. Yeah.
Dung. Past sense of ding.
Dang.
All right. So Cheez-Its themselves are made by a company called Kellanova.
There's a long history here.
I didn't research them. I was more interested in a black, green, and red logo on one of the sides of this box for Palermo's. It's like a circle with like a ribbon, kind of black circle with a black ribbon going across, Palermo's in white, green color on the top, red on the bottom. A family of brands, it says. Mm-hmm. And so I did a little digging into Palermo because to me, it seems like Cheez-It kind of outsourced this pizza to Palermo.
Yeah, Cheez-It doesn't make pizzas, so they found a pizza maker.
Yes. Darren, it might surprise you to know that Palermo, or Palmero, what is it? Palermo?
Palermo.
Like
the Sicilian city.
Well, okay, that'll come into play later.
Okay.
Glad you said that. Palermo's also makes Screamin' Sicilian pizzas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which was our highest rated pizza, I
Yes. And they also make a couple other brands of frozen pizza, but we haven't tried those yet, so I just write them down. But I thought Screaming Sicilian might have been the most interesting.
Some city. I've seen this. I don't want to guess at some of the brands, but I remember seeing there were others.
I don't even remember what they are. I tried my hardest to find others, but Palermo's in 2016 won the Refrigerator and Frozen Food Processor of the Year awards, which is an award that they give out. This magazine gives out every year to a frozen food processor. They're currently accepting nominations for 2025's winner, and I would love to find the rest of that list. I wonder who's won in the past.
We'll have to find it.
Yeah.
We need to know.
I couldn't.
We should be at this award ceremony.
We should be in the magazine. Like,
absolutely.
We should do a guest, like an editorial piece in there. So yeah, so those are kind of the two main interesting things about Palermo's. They're located in Wisconsin, right here in the US of A. And the info on their website was pretty limited, so I went to their Wikipedia page. And don't you know, I always love when you go to Wikipedia page and they have a whole section for controversies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't you just love that?
Yeah.
There are two that I want to bring up today, because one of them was confusing, but there were three in total. The first one involves our old nemesis.
Jolly?
No.
No?
I guess, is it a nemesis? Mr. Joseph?
Mr. Joseph?
First name Trader?
Oh, Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Oh, yes. Okay.
In 2007, Palermo Villa Incorporated, which is the actual, name of the company, sued Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's was selling a Palermo's pizza. The company Palermo Villa claimed it was confusing because they also had a pizza called Pizza Palermo.
Okay. This is a tricky legal case, I think.
Yeah. And you should read up on it because there wasn't that much information about it. They claimed that it was confusing because they were using like the swapped name.
Yeah.
And they ended up settling for an undisclosed amount. An attorney for a Trader Joe's claimed that Trader Joe's was simply selling it under that name because it referenced the style from Palermo, Italy. Yeah. And so they were saying this is Palermo's pizza, as in pizza from
Which I think is I'm going to take Trader Joe's side on this.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, think of it as broaden the geography a little bit. Somebody's selling Italy pizza and someone else is selling Pizza Italy. Neither one of them can really have a trademark. It's just a generic term. And here we're going country to city. And if Palermo's Pizza is saying it's the style of pizza,
no, Trader Joe's was saying
it's the style.
Claiming they were calling it after the style, so there was no basis for the case. I don't know. I feel like, listen, Palermo's does seem like a pretty reputable, decent brand.
Yes, yeah. No one really. It's not a household name, though.
I guess not. Well, maybe that's why they're really trying to protect it, because.
And they're making pizzas under all these other names. Screaming Sicilian, a few others.
I believe at the time they did
Cheez-Its. And have they just sort of discredited their brand by making Cheez-It Pizza?
They may have had a Palermo's. I have to go back to the original article because the Wikipedia page is very vague.
And I've heard of Sicilian style, but not specifically Palermo style.
Well, there could, yeah. So if I created my own pizza and started calling it, Pizza Sicilian, can, a Sicilian pizza brand come after me for? It
would be pretty easy to establish that Sicilian pizza has existed long before you're creating this brand.
Yeah. Anyway, I just found that interesting because it involved Trader Joe's, which obviously comes up a lot.
Well, the things you learn here at the world's #1 comedy and legal podcast.
Legal?
About frozen food.
And legal. I guess with all of the settlements we've had with these.
Take none of this as legal advice.
Yeah.
One of us happened to be an attorney in a past life, but I'm retired as an attorney.
Yeah. The other section here under controversies for Palermo's was a labor dispute in 2012. About 100 or half of Palermo's workers went on strike to protest the firing of nearly all 89 immigrant workers who lacked necessary documentation in what striking workers claimed to be retaliation for signing a petition to form a union.
Wow.
Which has also come up on this podcast before because we've talked about being pro-union.
Trader Joe's has been a little anti-labor at times. Yeah, firing the immigrant workers it's a tricky issue because most of us know that we shouldn't even be getting into this on the comedy podcast about frozen food.
Why, this is hilarious.
I mean, most of us know that we have to sign documents saying that we are able to work in this country because we...
Yeah.
And I know that there are jobs that people who are not naturalized or are still working their way through the immigration system can get. But there often don't seem to be consequences for the people that hire them. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to crack down on this, get down on the employers, not the employees.
It really does feel like a look over there kind of thing.
Yeah. We do that too much. We
with almost everything, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The consequences fall on the lower guy.
Yeah, always.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on. Those are the two main controversies I want to bring with Palermo's.
Well, yeah, we're always happy to discuss that here on the world's #1 comedy, legal, and social justice podcast.
There we go. Wow.
About frozen food.
Keep adding to those checkboxes. Okay, let's move on to appearance.
You've been waiting for this one.
I've been waiting for this one. Now, listeners.
Yeah, let's say, I took some photos.
Go ahead.
Taking it out of the box, the pepperoni had slid all to one side. Not a big deal. That happens with most pizza toppings, depending on where it goes. And
I will say, okay, this makes sense. So the pepperoni was all on one side of the pizza under the packaging.
Yeah.
So you know how Screamin' Sicilian pizzas have the mouth open?
Yeah.
The reason they have that on the package is so that when all the pepperoni falls, you can see it.
Yes.
Anyway, I thought that was genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
That we specifically discussed that on the Screamin' Sicilian episode of
we did?
This podcast.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, but I spread that out before putting it in the oven.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Will say that. Darren did a great job with pepperoni placement, and I told him so at the time.
He did. You did.
Now, listeners, I wish there was a live element to this because I would love to hear.
We're gonna put. I think we need to put a poll on Instagram.
Yes. Okay, so this pizza is square,
like a Cheez-It.
Exactly.
Yep.
And let me ask the listeners: just take a moment, close your eyes. If you're driving, don't keep your eyes open. But if you're not driving or doing anything important, like walking somewhere. If you need your eyes for anything, don't close them. But if you can close your eyes, close them. If you can't close them, keep them open. And just imagine a square pizza.
Square pizza.
A pizza that is square, like a Cheez-It. And just imagine, for a second, think to yourself, how would you cut a square pizza?
With a knife. With a pizza cutter.
With a pizza cutter, with a knife. Those all sound like great utensils, great methods of cutting. But I'm talking about, if you were to have a square pizza in front of you, would you cut it into squares? I mean, to me, that seems like the obvious thing. You have a square pizza, you cut it into some nice squares, you take a couple squares. I mean, even the serving size on the packaging is a quarter pizza. It's
quarter pizza.
It's a pretty easy to count a quarter pizza when a square pizza is cut into squares. Listeners.
Now, Max, how would you cut this into squares?
How would I cut this into squares? Okay, it's very simple. You have the square pizza in front of you with a flat edge, in front of you. You give it 2 vertical cuts, 2 horizontal cuts. You get 3, 6, 9 pieces of pizza.
You're getting 9 slices.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and that center slice has no outer crust.
That's right. Okay. That's how a square pizza is supposed to be.
Okay.
Even on the packaging, there's a nice big square piece cut from the side.
It's rectangular.
Now, Darren took the word serving suggestion on the box to an extreme.
It is just a suggestion.
He did not cut the pizza into squares. Oh, no. Darren cut a square pizza into triangles.
It's a talent.
It was abhorrent. It was one of the worst things I've ever laid my eyes on. And I told him, like, I don't think I'll be able to rate this properly.
Well, you're going to see, listeners, you're going to see how I cut this when I post the picture there. But yeah, cut into triangles, then everybody's got an equal portion of outside crust, and every piece has some outside crust.
I just thought it looked ugly. Like, I'm not
Maybe
gonna.
it did, but,
I'm not gonna dispute the fact that you cut it very well. It was, every piece had an equal amount of crust to it. It almost looked like you used one of those right angle things that carpenters use. But
I used
a
protractor.
A protractor. That's what I was thinking of.
I think there's a different word for the carpenter.
It's a square.
Yeah.
It's just called a square, but it's a triangle. Anyway, listeners, let us know how you would cut a square pizza.
So,
because
according to that logic, let's just say I cut into squares, but they were triangles. It's called a square, but it's a triangle.
Okay, sure. I mean, I guess to be fair to you, you don't cut a circle pizza into circles.
No, of course not. You cut it into triangles.
I guess you could.
I don't like that middle piece.
I like the middle piece, and you deprived me of that middle piece, but whatever.
I offered to cut some little squares out of the triangles if you wanted.
No. It's fine. Because it would have been a square made up of all these little points. Whatever.
How do you feel about, I've seen this done, about a round pizza that is cut into squares?
I'll be honest. I don't mind that.
You like that?
I don't like it, but I don't mind a circle pizza cut into squares. It was the square pizza cut into triangles that really got me feeling. It was almost uncanny. It looked wrong.
Next time, I'm going to find a way to cut it into circles.
Yeah, get a compass. Use a compass.
Compass. A pizza roller on a compass.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mike has criticized my pizza roller, not the actual cutting.
Your roller.
I do have a pizza roller. The cut it. It's not a great one. It's very wobbly. You know the round blade?
Yeah.
It doesn't do a good job of cutting.
Oh.
So I just used a knife today.
Anyway, let's move on to the rest of the appearance. The pizza itself looked very good.
It did. Let's note the crust is very orange.
It is.
It's like a Cheez-It.
It honestly.
It is a Cheez-It.
Yeah, it looked like, when you might not know, when you're digging through a box of Cheez-Its and you find the extra toasted one.
Okay.
That's what it looked like.
And I imagine it's not exactly a Cheez-It. There must be.
Well, this is what I'm wondering.
It's a little doughier than a Cheez-It. It has to be.
A little bit. Yeah.
It was, even for a thin crust pizza, cutting this, it was a little more brittle.
Mm-hmm.
Like pieces just broke off.
Yeah.
A little piece even broke off as I was taking it out of the oven.
Yeah. And the edge, there was a little bit of exposed crust at the edge.
Yeah.
And that got really nice and crispy too. And that tasted a lot like a Cheez-It. I'll tell you what, it smelled like a Cheez-It. It really did.
Near the edges especially.
Yeah. Appearance. Yeah, I really want to know what the history is with this. Like, how many iterations they went through, how long it took to test different versions.
Yeah.
Was there any, what was the thought process here? I don't know.
Max, I think you need to get a box of Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
And make little pizzas out of them.
I would.
Just put a dab of sauce.
I will.
Yeah.
And we'll post them on Instagram.
Yeah.
So let's talk about cheese for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Because on the box, the cheese looks a lot more mixed, a lot more...
Now, does this say what types of cheese on there?
It does. It says whole milk mozzarella and yellow cheddar.
Okay, yes. And... It
says marinara.
And marinara, okay. Yeah, there are two colors of cheese.
And on the pizza, it looked pretty balanced.
It did. Yeah. Yeah.
The pepperonis were perfectly round. Darren did a good job placing them.
I cut them into triangles, though.
Darren cut all the pizzas and all the pepperonis into triangles when he was distributing them.
Except those couple I cut into rhombuses.
Anything else about appearance you want to say? I mean...
On inspection, and this might be true of a lot of thin crust pizzas, the layer of cheese was thicker than the crust itself.
Yes, once we started eating, yes.
Yeah. The marinara is so thin you almost don't even note that it's there.
And let me say something too, listeners. My first bite of this pizza, I got an actual cheese pull. I got a decent cheese pull. It didn't like not all the cheese came off, but enough of it came off and it pulled. And I was surprised because you don't always get that with anything frozen.
It was a good cheese taste. Pepperoni was as good as you get.
Yeah, I'll get the pepperoni with taste and texture.
Okay. I had a couple slices just as is. Then another one I put some hot sauce on. Another one I put some hot honey on. Great there too.
Do you normally eat pizza with a sauce?
I do usually add some hot sauce and hot honey.
I know people
I like hot honey, especially on a pepperoni pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
I know people that'll do they always eat pizza with ranch.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like a dipping sauce.
But you like it
yeah,
dripped with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good with the hot honey.
I liked it.
Yeah. Let's move on to taste and texture, which actually kind of go hand in hand pretty well because the texture of the crust was crackery. It wasn't a single doughy crust. It was there were layers in there, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't break like a cracker would, but
the edges did. And that's
edges did.
And that's why I'm saying I think it could have gone another minute or two in the oven.
You wanted the whole thing to crack like
I wanted to actually eat a pizza on a Cheez-It.
All right. I would have liked it less that way. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah. And that's one of my biggest complaints with thin crust pizzas. I want a doughier crust.
Yeah. Do you like pan pizzas?
Yeah.
Like a really thick crust?
I don't like too thick either, though. It's got to be, I like Goldilocks pizza.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like a thin pizza if it's like a brick oven pizza.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. New York, New Haven style.
I would say the cheese tasted really good. The pepperonis I thought could have been better, to be honest.
A little spicier pepperoni?
A little spicier. Yeah. These were very much middle of the road.
Yeah.
Your average pepperonis.
Yeah, like the pepperoni you just buy in the...
I would say they might have been a little worse than that. I think the pepperonis on a DiGiorno pizza are better than these. I don't know what they use.
Yeah. I'm thinking these are just the bad pepperonis that you buy that aren't even refrigerated. They're just in a little plastic bag and a...
I like
I don't think I'm a huge fan of the cheddar cheese on a pizza.
But it goes hand in hand.
Yes, it had to be done for the cheese and crust. Yeah.
And I really, really went back and forth as I was eating about whether or not this actually tasted like a Cheez-It. I really couldn't decide. At the crust, without anything else involved, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a Cheez-It. But then once I had the sauce, the cheese pepperoni involved, I couldn't really tell. Mm-hmm. And it became more about texture for me. I enjoyed the texture of...
The texture was pretty good,
yeah,
I will say.
As a crust for a pizza, I think the Cheez-It worked really well.
It worked better than I expected it to. I hate to admit that it even did.
Yeah.
It was better than most thin crust pizzas, I think.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Because I think even other thin crust pizzas get soggy really easily.
So texture, loved. Taste, not a Cheez-It fan. So I didn't I just didn't like the Cheez-It as a crust.
Yeah. But you like that crackery kind of vibe.
Yeah. The texture, the thickness of it worked for me.
Like I said, went back and forth with taste, but I liked it as a delivery system for the cheese, sauce, and pepperoni. I thought it was good. I thought more thin crust pizzas should be made like this.
Why just Cheez-It then? How about we put it on...
A wheat thin?
Wheat thins, Ritz.
Or a club cracker?
Yeah. A butterfly cracker.
A
Triscuit.
Oh, a Triscuit pizza? Listen, if I wanted to eat a wicker basket, I'd go to my grandmother's house because she's got loads of them.
I like Triscuits.
I do too, but they're just like...
Yeah, you gotta have something on those.
Yeah, or a glass of water. Whimsy.
I'll give you, this is off the charts whimsy.
This might be, it's the ultimate whimsy.
And I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna give my thoughts on a brand that we're not reviewing today. I think it was months ago when I saw a pizza and texted, I think you and Shaun, maybe Mike too, and it was Chuck E. Cheese pizza in the freezer.
I didn't get this message.
No?
I don't think so. It must be in your other frozen
I know Shaun was on this, and I'm pretty sure Mike was on this.
Yeah, anyway, go on.
I said that was negative whimsy.
Yeah.
Because it turned the corner.
Cringe.
From whimsy to cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Awful.
And I remember Shaun saying his girlfriend did not agree. She thought it was just high whimsy.
I'll have a chat with her. She must have a pretty heavy association with
maybe she
Chuck E.
has
Cheese.
good memories of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
But anyway, Cheez-It gets way up there on whimsy and does not quite turn the corner into cringe.
It's kind of like Uncanny Valley.
Yes.
Where it's like, it gets close and there's a peak, but then as soon as you go over that peak, it crashes.
Yes.
No, this is ultimate peak whimsy. I've never seen a food with as much whimsy as this. It's just the package is so fun to look at. We ate the whole pizza. I happily went back for seconds. I would definitely buy this again. I want to try the cheese. On the back of this box, we didn't talk about this, but Darren and I both saw they have a 4 cheese and a pepperoni option in the grocery store. We both saw that. But on the box, they also have a cheddar jack supreme, which looks like pepperoni, olive, maybe sausage with red and green pepper on there too. I'd love to try that.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier and read it wrong, missed a word, and just thought it was a Jack Supreme pizza and had dirty thoughts.
Supreme Jack?
Yeah, Supreme Jack. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, over the top whimsy. It's just fun to look at. I love that I love the blue color they chose. Like, it itches that kind of nostalgia scratch too for me. Like,
it's an azure. Azure blue.
Is that azure?
It's darker than a sky. It's lighter than I don't know. I can't describe that blue.
It's a nice blue.
It is a nice blue.
Off the charts whimsy. Value. Talk about the value.
I believe this was about $7, which is more than it should be.
So you paid almost $1 per minute it baked?
Yes, I think $7 or $8. I could pull the receipt out of the trash. There's not much else in there. I could confirm this, but it was more than I expected it was going to be. $7 or $8.
I forgot to mention something about the taste and texture.
Okay.
We didn't talk about the sauce.
No, I mentioned that there was very little sauce.
Very little sauce. Could hardly taste it. This was mostly a cheese and pepperoni.
Where's the ingredients list? Oh, there it is. Hidden.
Yeah, we didn't talk about ingredients either. Sorry, I was
there's a lot, but there's a lot in every frozen pizza.
There's no added sugar.
It does contain bioengineered food ingredients.
Yeah, but there are a lot of foods that are bioengineered. Bananas have been bioengineered. True.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about all that. It's has explained. If you're buying the Cheez-It Pizza, you're not too concerned with.
And that's, and going back to whimsy, like, you don't even care what's in it. You don't care how much of it. What's the serving size? Who the fuck cares? It's fun to eat. It's just a treat. It's a joy. And with this price tag, it is a treat, I would say. You would treat yourself to this pizza. We've
gone through all of the criteria, but I'm going to add something in here. First time in this episode, it's not really a criteria for the Cheez-It Pizza, the food reviewing itself. I slurred there. It's not really a criteria for the Cheez-It Pizza or the food we're reviewing itself. Thank you for talking over that, Max.
You want to do a take 3?
No,
do a take 3.
We're just going to leave the whole fucking thing in.
Do a take 3.
No. Okay, take 45. It's not really a criteria for the Cheez-It Pizza or the... What was I saying?
Let's just I wasn't listening.
Okay, anyway. So, I asked AI for a little help with something earlier today. I asked what wine pairing would go best with a Cheez-It. And it was suggested that I get a Sauvignon Blanc. I got an Australian Sauvignon Blanc, and it has paired really well. I would have thought normally a pizza, you're going to go with a light red, a Chianti or something. But I think the heavier cheese flavor on this, the Sauvignon Blanc worked.
I'm surprised your mind went to a red because I would assume a white would go with it.
With pizza?
No, with the Cheez-It.
With a Cheez-It.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Yeah, see, I was just thinking pizza at first. And it's more Cheez-It than pizza, isn't it?
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is.
All right.
time for our ratings.
Yeah. This one's your baby, Max, so I will let you decide if you want to go first or you want me to go first.
Well, I decided on my rating earlier because I feel like every time I do my rating, I ramble and I ramble. I'm going to come around and say it. I'm giving this pizza a 4.
All right.
I absolutely loved it. I will get this pizza again. Like I said, I want to try the plain cheese. I'll try the Supreme Jack.
I bet you've tried the Supreme Jack.
I would recommend this pizza to anyone who likes pizza or has never had pizza and just like Cheez-Its.
If you've never had pizza, this is where to start.
Yeah.
Please don't. Please don't.
Well, if you've never had pizza, this is a great place to start because then it only gets better from here.
Yes. Yeah.
No, but this is a great pizza. I love it. 4.
Okay. 4.
Chilled out.
Yeah, that was good with very little rambling. I often struggle with my ratings because we often eat things that I just don't think I'm going to like.
We should change that.
And I go, well, we've a few times picked things that I think I will like. Sometimes I suggest something and it gets shot down by the other Froze Bros.
Well, you wanted to try frozen mussels.
Yeah. I still want to try frozen lobster.
Oh, I would do that.
Okay.
There's still time. There's still time in the summer.
It's lobster season. I often go back to the question, is this product accomplishing what it wants to do?
Good question.
It wants to be a Cheez-It as pizza. It is succeeding. Gold medal for that. Absolutely. It is just a nice cold killer when it comes to doing what it wants to do.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Do I personally like it? No. No. I would give it a 2 at best, warmed over. Yeah. I'm not going to get this again. I didn't like it as a pizza. I don't like Cheez-Its. I did not like the crust.
I'm kind of shocked. I feel like you talked it up quite a bit through the whole review criteria.
It was better than I expected, but I expected so little out of this, really.
Wow. That's harsh.
I'm going to split it, though, which means I only go slightly below what you gave. So 5 for doing what it wants to do, 2 for how much I like it, hits the middle at 3.5.
Okay.
So we're going lukewarm 1/2. Luke, I am your Cheez-It.
There you go. Wonderful. Like for me, I feel like this is the kind of thing, like for listeners with kids, your kids would love this. And when they inevitably don't eat any of it, you're going to really enjoy polishing off the rest of it.
Parents, I'm a dad too. And I know you're thinking, how do I get my kids to eat healthy? If I could get them to eat more pizza, let's disguise it as a Cheez-It.
No. If you're a parent out there and you're trying to figure out how can I get my kids to eat more Cheez-Its?
That's it. Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yes.
You're right. I want my kids to eat more Cheez-Its.
How do I got to get my kids to eat more Cheez-Its. It's an important part of the food pyramid.
I want to be one of those households where everyone in the house gets their own box of Cheez-Its.
If that's your goal, which it should be, this Cheez-It pizza is a phenomenal option because it's a Cheez-It disguised as a pizza. It's like a Cheez-It with the glasses, mustache, and a Groucho Marx disguise.
Groucho Marx, a Mr. Potato Head pizza.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
A Mr. Potato Head jacket pizza.
All right. I know we've got some time to spare before our before our segment today, which is going to be an exciting one. But at this point, we're just rambling. If we keep going,
should we say what's going to happen in our segment, or do you want to wait?
Let's wait.
Okay.
Let's wait.
It's a mystery.
You know, people who read the notes are going to know.
Who reads?
If they read the notes.
Who reads nowadays?
No. But it's an exciting one. It's been a long time coming. It is something that I think was mentioned in our first, if not our first, then our second episode about something we would give a quick review to.
Okay. I'm nervous because I have no idea what any of it means.
Will Max even be standing after this episode?
You'll have to stay tuned to find out.
Let's hope nobody takes that the wrong way.
Don't touch that dial.
We'll be back.
And we're back.
We are back.
Welcome
in.
Welcome back in.
We've got another never before happened event happening here. Max, we started this episode as a bropisode.
We did, and it was great.
but it is no longer a bropisode because we've got a guest.
We do.
Shaun, get out of that box.
Hey,
Shaun's
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, the box was so uncomfortable. You forgot to punch holes in it. But I'm glad I'm out.
Shaun has been in that giant box of Cheez-Its since we started recording.
Do you like Cheez-Its?
I actually really enjoy Cheez-It, yeah. Cheez-Its are one of those foods that I feel like they taste better the more you eat, which is like a real fat guy mentality to have. But like, I think like one is just fine, but if you have like 6 of them, it's great.
I'm sorry. These are low numbers.
So I'm like, okay.
As someone who doesn't even enjoy Cheez-Its that much, I would think it's more like you can't have one, you can't even have like 16. It's got to be like 30, 40.
Yeah, I count my Cheez-Its by the box.
I'm thinking, but I'm thinking like the physical process of putting them in my mouth. If I have like, let's say like 8 to 10, chewing them all at the same time, I think is like texturally and taste-wise better than an individual Cheez-It.
I see what you mean.
That's my,
and so all at the same time.
Yeah, my usual is 3.
3 is good.
I like to stack 3 and...
Yeah, but that like if I get 3 in and then I got to get another 3 in to kind of, because you kind of need the mush to continue. In
so
your
a
mouth.
Cheez-It sandwich.
Yes.
A Cheez-It between 2 Cheez-Its.
I would like to try that next. Palermo's, think about doing a Cheez-It sandwich.
You should think about maybe trying some...
A Cheez-It calzone.
Yeah. Try
Cheez-It
some
stromboli.
layers of something else in there.
Yeah.
Cucumber.
Instead of Cheez-It.
I don't know. I'm still thinking English.
Oh, yeah.
Cucumber, cream cheese, cut off the crusts.
A frozen Cheez-It cucumber cream cheese sandwich sounds incredible.
That sounds great.
Could I make a Cheez-It popsicle?
Oh,
you have to blend it with milk.
Milk?
No, I don't know why you went to milk.
Now, what liquid would Cheez-Its go with?
Milk. Not water.
No liquid feels right in this situation.
Just enough water to make it.
Okay, but you know what I do think actually might kind of work is like a salsa, like a blended salsa. I'm thinking cheese would go well.
God, no.
I don't want just liquid. I want something that's
dairy, maybe. I guess.
I don't know about that.
Or an oat milk, a non-dairy option.
An oat milk?
Well, sure. A soy.
Oh, okay. Tomato juice.
Tomato, cheese, and tomato. Yes.
Right? There you go.
Wait, why was that not crazy? But salsa was.
Hold on. By the way,
salsa also looks like tomato.
By the way,
whatever.
Sorry. By the way, on this podcast, I'm pretty sure you lied to me.
We had the grilled cheese and tomato soup. Was that what you're talking about?
Hold on. No.
I've lied to you many times, Max. So what are you talking about?
Clamato, the drink Clamato.
Yes.
Does not have clam juice in it.
Yes, it does.
You told me it did. No, it does not. It's just tomato juice.
No.
Tomato juice?
Yes.
No.
I checked.
Then where does the name come from?
I don't know.
It's gotta have clam juice in it.
No, it does not.
I don't believe you.
Research.
Fact check this.
Fact check this.
I'll fact check it.
While Shaun fact checks that.
We've got a new research department.
Darren, why don't you tell us what our segment is?
We don't really have a name for this segment.
Let's hear one, though. Yes, we do. It's called...
I don't have... We're talking about ice. We're reviewing ice.
Ice talk?
Ice talk. I don't know. I don't
talk
know.
Ice to me?
It's... Ice in the title has been a controversy on this podcast.
Because you don't like Ice Ice Baby?
Because I don't like Ice Ice Baby. Shaun's our number one listener and remembers everything we've ever said.
That is true.
Darren doesn't like Ice Ice Baby. He doesn't like thin crust pizza. He doesn't like eggs. Is there anything you do like, Darren?
The D.
We are drinking the D today.
Yes.
We've made reference to the D in the past. The D is not equal parts, but it is gin, jalapeno limeade. I've seen this at Trader Joe's, so yeah, I've already said this. I'm going back to Trader Joe's. You can make your own jalapeno limeade, though. Lime juice, water, sugar, and jalapeno to taste.
Yeah. I'm sure it won't be nearly as good.
No.
It sounds like there's a lot of room for error there.
And I use orange Curacao, and then you top it off with some club soda.
Can I just say...
If you remember.
I think I used about 2 gins.
2 bottles of gin.
2 ounces, 2 jiggers.
Yep.
So 2 parts gin, 1 part orange Curacao, maybe 1.5 parts jalapeno limeade.
Okay.
And topped off with some club soda. It's not too fizzy.
No, it's not.
No.
But your D is delicious, Darren. I have to say.
Yeah, no.
You're not the first to tell me that.
Really?
This is a good tasting D
Yeah.
for sure.
I've had a lot of D in my life,
Mm-hmm.
and this D might be my favorite.
This D goes down smooth.
It does.
That's for sure.
But the reason we're really having the D is to measure it.
This is a D measuring contest.
It really is.
We have bought slow melting ice. Lux brand, which we will talk a little bit about. The bag is in the freezer, but I've sent us all photos of the front and the back of this package of slow melting ice. We've each got one of these ice balls in our D. and we've got a control cocktail with just some ice cubes, some square ice cubes made from the freezer, made from
What do we got in there?
made from local water.
4 or so in there?
Four
Yeah, so
yeah.
I made sure that because we didn't have a circle-shaped ice of the same size, that when we were putting the control ice into the control glass, the liquid level stayed the same, so that it was the same volume of ice.
We
in
wanted
each
to be
glass.
very exact because this is the world's #1 comedy, legal, social justice, scientific-based podcast about frozen food.
That's quite a claim.
It is.
I believe it. I think that's
We've proved it through this
the only-
episode.
For now.
We have challenged the listeners to write in and let us know if this is not true.
Okay, I just have a quick question just looking at this packaging. So I didn't know anything about this ice coming into this. All I knew is that slow melting ice was on the table. Well, it was in the freezer. Now it's on the table in glasses. But the package does it say anything about slow melting?
No.
Or was oh wait, what does it say at the top? Oh, it does say slow melt premium ice. Okay. All right.
I'm looking on their website now. I'm trying to figure out what exactly makes it slow melting.
You know, there is a little bit of, well, actually, no. There's a little bit of sodium in it, but I thought...
Well, it is the
we
science.
talked about sodium last time.
We settled this already. Sodium raises the... Let's hear it, everybody.
Raises the
freezing point?
It's actually lower.
Lower, okay.
The melting. It raises the melting point.
Yeah.
Lowers the melting point.
Oh,
No, it lowers the freezing point. But even on the website, it doesn't say exactly what it is that makes it slow melt.
Is it just because it's thick?
I think if you get the air out of the ice.
Oh, okay.
Well,
maybe.
here is one thing.
It is very weird.
It is the shape.
Yeah.
And is the composition.
Right.
We in our control, we've got 4
ice cubes.
Ice cubes. Yeah.
They've been our drinks.
Cubes.
So we're sipping our drinks, but we're watching this control, seeing how long it takes these to melt. It's been going for just under 13 minutes so far.
That's honestly longer than I thought all of them. Well, I thought these would last longer.
So I think what's also helping is that none of us are holding our glasses
That's
with our
true.
hot hands.
Yes.
Too.
Well, maybe I should hold that one a little bit.
If you want to listen, if you want to hold this D, it's all yours.
Let me hold
Put that D in your hands and see if it warms you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Or cools you down.
It might cool you down.
I cannot get my hand all the way around that
No,
D.
it's a girthy D for sure.
What I don't like about the Lux Ice website is that they have ICE as an acronym.
Oh no!
But
Ice for good. What's that?
ICE for them stands for investing in our communities and employees, and I like that.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
I'm now
behind
pro ice.
I'm not pro ICE. This ICE.
I support this ice.
We support this ice.
Let's get more of this ice in our neighborhoods and our
Just like
communities.
our premium ICE spheres, we are crystal clear about our commitment to our communities and our employees.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah, Lux Ice. Wow.
Yeah.
Founded in Pennsylvania in 2020.
Wow.
How about that?
Elevating experiences, slow melting ice. But what is it? I'm so confused.
It's just ice.
Would you like to go over the nutritional facts?
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
really
please.
helpful,
That might
actually.
help a lot. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah. You're our nutrition guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we did pause before you, because the research department did come up with some research.
Oh,
Just
sure.
before I forget, Clamato is a commercial drink made of reconstituted tomato juice concentrate and sugar, which is flavored with spices, dried clam broth, and MSG. So and the name, thank you Wikipedia, is a portmanteau of clam and tomato.
Because it's seasoned with
dried clam broth.
Why?
I don't know, to give it flavor, I guess. Because no one wants to just drink tomato juice because it's disgusting. I don't like tomato juice. Maybe I'm biased here.
I used to not like tomato juice. I'm a bit of a convert. Once I discovered you could put vodka and a celery star, several other things.
I don't like Bloody Marys.
I had a Bloody Mary on the flight back from London. Yeah. Actually, it's Virgin Atlantic's signature drink.
It sounds like a British drink when you say a Bloody Mary. Well, I guess it's bloody. Yeah.
I did go to the Tower of London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have?
We had a private tour of the Tower of London. It was, yeah. I don't think Bloody Mary was killed there. Anne Boleyn was.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah.
So, nutrition facts.
How many calories are in this?
Well,
I'm watching my weight, so this is I gotta know.
If you're watching your weight, and this is for any listeners out there, you'll be happy to learn that there are actually 0 calories.
Oh,
in this
okay,
ice.
great.
Yes.
Phew.
However, you might want to watch out though, because there is some sodium.
Yeah, less than 5 milligrams.
There's less than 5 milligrams, but that's not nothing.
6 milligrams was my limit.
It comes in the water, perhaps?
I assume it's added.
You think it's added?
Well, it's filtered and purified.
There is no salt in the ingredients, so I think it's part of the water, technically.
Filtered and purified water.
And that's it.
I don't understand.
So they make the ice in Flower Mound, Texas. It says at the bottom. That's where it's manufactured.
Flower Mound.
And then they ship it. So it's already, it's frozen and staying frozen across the country and coming to you and still slow melting. That's very impressive to me.
Really slow if it's, coming that far.
Okay, let's compare right now all of our drinks to our control. I would say...
we're not drinking the control.
This is true. But also, I feel like my sphere looks kind of small to me. No, I guess they're about the same.
They're all the same. I would say the control ice is melting a little faster.
Do you think... Okay.
Mine looks smaller from the top than the side.
That is...
that often happens with these.
Because when you look through the water...
I almost don't even see it from the side.
I've heard that before.
The D does expand the size of my ball. It appears. Now, okay, do you think in the process of melting, do you think swishing your drink around, do you think that melts the ice faster, or do you think it has no effect?
I would assume it has no effect.
I believe it's going to... Yeah, I believe it's going to melt it faster.
Although, is that from your hand holding it, or do you think that's
I don't think movement is going to make this melt it faster.
I'm feeling like it might.
I disagree. I think if you're holding the glass below the liquid level, you're going to melt that a little faster.
Yep. That's true. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about if holding it above the liquid line and swirling it.
I think if you swirl it, that's also going to do it.
Well, if I hold it above it, that's a different fact. But even I think just running. I think it's erosion. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're speeding up the process. I mean, erosion is water cutting through rock, and that's essentially what we're doing.
But especially now with the round
but it's still
ice.
It's still rolling over it, isn't it?
I don't know.
Imagine this drawn out over 1 million years. That's how we got the Grand Canyon.
Listen, if
God held the earth in a cocktail glass
and swirled it. Well, you're welcome to swirl your glass. You're welcome to swirl your D for 1 million years.
Maybe I will, and we'll see. We'll see if I become a national landmark.
Years.
So,
right here in Cambridge.
What else? What else for this segment?
Yeah, what's the plan here?
Yeah,
are we gonna we just sit here and watch ice melt?
We're gonna discuss.
Oh, good. Perfect timing. Before you came here, I painted that wall.
Oh, great.
So we can do.
And you know what's even better? I was just gonna say,
the cage match is gonna be with the painting podcast.
Oh, yes.
And the grass mowing podcast.
Yeah, right.
Yes. But we have somewhere here.
I'm going to start a competitor lawn care podcast called Lawn Johns. I guess Lawn Shaun works too.
Long Shaun. We had here some information on the
sod pod.
The sod pod? That's pretty good. I was going to say paint mates.
Paint mates would be great.
There's a lot we could do.
Darren's looking for something.
Where did the info go? The chemical makeup of the water. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I just recently got in the mail a drinking water quality report from the city.
Shaun and I are going to sit this one out. Have fun,
city of Cambridge, Massachusetts. I don't know how to read this. there are additional ingredients. I'm not sure they're ingredients. They're just found in the water in
Talking
Cambridge.
about the chlorine level.
Because, the water in the control was from the tap in Cambridge, Massachusetts, the 4 square ice cubes. There is barium, chlorine, copper, fluoride, gross alpha. You're kind of a gross alpha, Max, aren't you?
I'll take it.
He's a gross beta.
Lead, nitrate as nitrate playing the part of nitrogen.
This tonight only.
PFA S6.
Oh, PFAS. We don't like PFAS.
Yeah, but it's probably under the
Radium, total haloacidic acids, and total trihathomethylenes.
So there's 6.9.
Calcium chloride, chloroform, magnesium, sodium sulfate,
We are losing listeners.
bromoform. Wow.
every
There's
I can't believe this isn't a Max segment.
all right. Fellow Cantabrigians, how are we allowing this?
What, that there's PFAS in the water,
That
or
there's all this here.
that
And it is coming from
people who live in
Fresh
Cambridge
Pond
are allowed to
Reservoir.
continue this podcast?
Fresh Pond Reservoir across the street from me almost.
Is that where your water comes from?
Let's see.
Probably not. I've heard that when you live near a reservoir, your water.
Where your water comes from.
Where you
This is long. The
take my D in the other room.
The Cambridge water system extends across 4 towns and includes 4 bodies of water.
I do have news here from the research department. Basically the general consensus is that anything above 4 parts per trillion PPT PFAS is too many. Cambridge has 6.93 PPT.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, Cambridge.
This is pretty bad.
What are we doing? Yeah, and much of the water does come from or through Fresh Pond Reservoir. I knew that we had hard water here in Cambridge, and that causes sort of the dark staining.
Sure.
I'm looking for the hard water
On the
D.
yeah,
like
the hard D.
The hard D.
This is really too much science. We're not that much of a science podcast. Anyway,
Listeners, write in and let us know what's in your water. Check your.
so how do you guys like the D?
I think the D is great.
I think it's good.
I think it's very
I'm enjoying
pleasant.
it. I wish it was a little spicier.
I did expect more spice.
Yeah.
The jalapeno is not that prominent. I would drop a frozen jalapeno slice in this.
That's what
You know what? You could rim
Oh.
glass with a circle.
Yeah, a rim. A rim and a D.
I could rim.
You could do a nice rim job on the
That's right.
glass
Yeah.
with a wheel of jalapeno. What?
Yeah.
Saying.
What's this? What's the spicy rim? That's
Tahini. Yo, tahini.
Yeah.
on the front of this
Yeah,
would be
you dip,
delicious.
Yes.
you zip the D in some tahini, rim it with some jalapeno.
my ball is definitely getting smaller.
Well, that happens when you work the D. When you know.
Oh, I haven't been swishing my D.
No, look, we should get a photo of that. The slow melt ice cubes are clear, perfectly clear.
Yeah. It looks like now. I know you were excited to do this, Darren, but it looks like the slow melt ice cubes are melting faster than the.
Yeah, I was going to say
Or
the
ice
same.
cubes.
Now, I will say, and it's hard to tell.
Do you have a thermometer? I have like a food temperature thermometer.
I've got an oven thermometer.
Well,
All right, we'll drop it in. Where is it?
now, here's my thought. Because there are 4 ice cubes in the control, are those keeping the other ice cubes cool? Whereas the D has surrounded the ball of ice, the sphere, and therefore is warming it from all sides.
You're asking a lot of questions.
I think the control may have been uncontrolled.
partially. Perfect.
Yeah, that should do it.
If only we had somebody who knew something about thermometers involved in this podcast.
Would have been very
Yeah,
helpful
that would
at
be-
this moment.
I mean, yeah. For the listeners, Darren means Mike. There you go. We miss Mike.
Mike
He gets unfrozen
Mike
soon.
makes thermometers.
He does. This is literally his job. All right,
Right.
here we go.
That's
So-
at 70. Its air temperature right now is 78 degrees. It's a little warm. in here.
That makes sense. All right.
Let's do a test.
Now you got to get it below the
75.
ice. You got to get it past.
So it was 78 in the
Well,
drawer.
Yeah. but don't touch the bottom. There you go.
You can't touch the bottom?
Okay.
No, because you don't want the temperature.
Was this mine?
Itself.
Yes. No, that's...
Uh-oh.
I've probably drunk
Yeah, that's
more.
yours.
This one?
Okay, so it looks like our control...
It's about 44.
44 it's settling at?
Yeah.
43.
Oh,
wait.
we're getting colder.
Give it time.
This is riveting.
Okay, so we're using an oven thermometer to test the temperature of our control.
This is podcast history.
Okay, so now I'm going to take the temperature
43.
of my D.
Warm it up a bit. Warm it up. Okay, it already went up to 44.
Oh, sorry. We almost lost our thermometer.
Wipe that or something.
Lick the D off of that.
I'm so glad I've never been happier that my mom doesn't listen to this podcast. But
Mike's-
Jody's mom might be listening.
Mike's mom listens too.
Does she?
We're just talking about a cocktail.
My mom doesn't.
Do they not drink? Is that the issue here?
So I'm trying to not let the thing touch the ice.
Yeah. This is
What does it say?
certifiably colder. It's 41 degrees.
It's gone down to 41.
Wow.
Yeah. Not 40.
So it's
We are down
keeping
at
it
40.
colder.
But
A little further, we're going to freeze the D.
So the less surface area should melt slower. So the 4 cubes should melt faster. But we're not drinking it, we're not holding it, which is
so it's 2 degrees.
I'm going to start drinking this one.
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
And
Take one for the team.
see if the temperature changes.
I mean, we have the thermometer. We might as well.
It's shooting up now.
Now we're going back to room temp.
Darren, you want to talk about ease of cooking or ease of preparation?
We do have to discuss the preparation.
Yeah, there was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because our experiment was flawed from the beginning. Why don't you explain, Darren?
Yeah. Listeners know that I have often fucked up preparation directions. And there were apparently some directions on these ice cubes that I missed. I'm looking for those right now. You going to see if that tastes a little different to you? Max is testing.
Well, I wanted to see if I could tell.
Does it taste colder or less cold?
Yeah.
Actually warmer.
This my D with the circle ice feels colder than the one with the 4 cube.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what the thermometer told us.
I'm just curious if my mouth could really tell the difference.
Okay, so the package for the Lux Ice says, let spheres rest for 2 to 3 minutes at room temperature prior to pouring over or inserting.
And what did you do?
I made the drink. I dropped them right in.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So you waited.
Who knew that there would be preparation directions for ice?
I wonder what difference it makes. How many more are in there?
What? I mean, maybe there were 3 more in there.
Do we have another 45 minutes to test them?
We could keep going. We could certainly keep going.
I gotta say, if I were making like nice cocktails at a party or something,
I appreciate this.
I would like to have these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is classy. But the 6, can I ask how much these cost? Do you have any idea?
It was 5 something, more than $5, less than $6. So we're talking slightly less than $1 per cube.
$5.50.
Honestly, if I was having people over,
Yeah.
I would splurge on the size.
And it would be nice for the first round of cocktails to look really nice. And then the second round, you're like, I ran out.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Left. And then you go to the cubes. But we have scientific evidence that it doesn't really make a huge difference.
Yeah.
2 degrees? No, I wouldn't. 2 degrees. The thing though is, what I did think of is that sometimes I like when, because I'm not a huge drinker, so I like when ice kind of dilutes my drink as a go.
Yeah.
I kind of factor in the dilution of my drink with ice
Right.
when I'm making it. So because the sphere is melting slower, it's not diluting my drink as fast. So I feel like I'm going to have to readjust my measurements for that reason.
Right. So like when you go to drink the D, you expect it to get more wet over time?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that. You
And
factor
normally
that
it does. Normally it does.
Normally, yes.
Normally my D is plenty wet.
Right.
Do you know what we needed as a true control? Another D that nobody touched. To just leave one glass
Yeah.
with 4 cube ice cubes, another glass
With the sphere?
with the
And just
sphere.
let them go.
Oh, yeah.
Just let them both sit.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
That would-
let's start over again.
Yeah, let's do this. Make another D. Take out another sphere.
Because we're at 30 minutes.
How long was the podcast before I showed up?
5 minutes. No, it was like an hour.
I think there was like an hour 12 on the recording.
It was,
probably
And,
about an
and
hour.
we're going to cut quite
You like Cheez-Its? No. You like Cheez-Its? Yeah.
And that was it.
Join us
What if
next
they were
time.
frozen? Did you have frozen regular Cheez-Its during the episode?
No.
I don't think that would really work.
No.
Frozen, I think we did try once, like frozen crackers, potato chips.
Yeah, it's just going to be cold. I think.
I don't know when we're going to next record in person, so I'll either cut this or not. I do have some British candies that I could pull out that we could try frozen.
Are they frozen right now?
They're frozen right now. Let's do it.
mean,
Let's add on.
The ice is still,
Yeah.
it's still kicking.
I feel like we need to make it up to the listeners who
think
sat
so.
through this.
It's very true.
So
Imagine you're sitting there and you're going like, what's going to happen with the ice?
No,
Is it going to,
no one is.
which
thinking
one's
that
going to
way.
melt faster?
So this is now becoming a Froze Before Hos.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're gonna give the candies a Froze Before Hos, and we're gonna give the ice
Still needs a name.
It needs a name.
Something about nice. Which ice is nice? No.
I think it has to include the D in the name.
Dice? Roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Roll the D ice.
Roll the D ice.
So actually, I went to a restaurant in London I can cut this out because this is going to be boring for listeners.
I mean, they've listened to a half hour of ice melting so far. I don't think it gets any worse than
What I
that.
was just about to do was, I thought what would be fun was if I swished next to the mic.
No, there's no point. The AI will take the second.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
Not if we do it enough.
The most interesting photo ever to go on.
What the hell is that?
So you went to a restaurant?
Went to a Gordon Ramsay
Oh,
Asian restaurant, and there was a Negroni menu where you roll dice.
Oh,
and that determines the ingredients.
I actually like that kind of thing. I think that's kinda fun.
There were a variety of different gins, a variety of different bitters, and then a variety of different Campari Amaro,
Right? Yeah.
different things.
Can I ask, do we know what soya is? This got to just be soy, right?
I guess so.
It's British soy.
No, soya. No, it's Italian soy.
All right, so we've got an additional segment here as we watch our ice melt. Picked up.
Oh, it's frozen. This is the whole thing.
I eat the whole thing. I feel like I'm going to break my teeth.
I picked up some Cadbury chocolates in London.
These are good.
Cadbury Heroes. This is a combination of
Frozen?
No. I'm trying not frozen first.
caramels, whole nuts, dairy milks, eclairs, not sure what that is, and crunchy bits. And I've put these in the freezer, and we're going to give this a let it go or keep it, bro. I guess that's what we're doing for the ice, too. A let it go or keep it, bro.
Okay.
But the segment itself for the ice doesn't have a name.
We're free flowing.
We are. I'm going to try an eclair.
I'm trying to try them all not frozen first. So this came up.
I'm not sure I have 3 of each frozen.
I'm just going to eat the frozen ones, I think.
I'm going to recap for Shaun.
The eclair is much too hard.
Yeah.
The crunchy bit's really hard. I'm going to go on the eclair now and see if it breaks my teeth.
I want to update Shaun about stuff we talked about earlier.
Yeah, please.
Darren went to a McDonald's.
Oh, this is just like caramel,
London.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The McDonald's in London was featuring
Oh, I can't do that.
food from around the world.
Oh, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And
I don't think I'm going to be able to eat.
in the same kind of spirit, the back of this candy package has,
Yeah, don't do this one.
it's in multiple languages.
Well, that's very inclusive of Cadbury.
I just don't understand why here in America we pretend like no other country exists anywhere
Because
else.
we're America.
Yeah,
You speak one language here. It's American.
But
and
then,
that's it.
but then we don't get like the shrimp fillet. You know, we don't get the.
All right, the caramel is shutting me up.
This is mine.
I
Fresh caramel.
I can't. Oh,
Mm-hmm. They're actually kind of nice. It's gonna hurt my teeth, but it's kind of nice. Was that a frozen one?
No.
The crunchy bits I think was better.
Caramel is better not frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, you don't gain much from it being frozen.
No.
It's already hard enough to chew.
But while I couldn't talk, Max, I heard you talking about the back of this package being in multiple languages. I noticed in Britain that signs and descriptions at tourist attractions were in multiple languages.
Yeah.
At least 3, sometimes 4 or 5, even more. Although when I went to Paris, very often, French only.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds right. Yeah.
So I was clueless.
I'm doing just the regular dairy milk is what they call it.
Did you get his dairy milk, Max?
I did not. I'll try it.
Try it.
It was pretty tough to chew.
I'm having no trouble chewing
I
this.
thought this would be easier than the caramel.
My absolute favorites are the crunchies.
Yeah.
Crunchy bits.
I liked the crunchy bits too.
Mm-hmm.
My mom would dig these too. She likes, it's like Heath.
Bring her
Yeah.
one.
May I?
It's always nice to have some crunchy bits while you're having the D.
I was
not with
trying
my
to
mom,
avoid
dude.
crunchy bits in my D. I only like the soft bits. Why do we think Cadbury is not able to succeed in America? Do you think they don't want to, or do you think it's Hershey's?
Have you not had Cadbury eggs?
I have, but that's the only real Cadbury chocolate.
I think that's
that
what we
we see.
mostly know them for, the cream eggs, which is just
Stop. No, I'm talking about the eggs with the hard shells.
Those are Robin's eggs, if I remember correctly.
Are those not Cadbury? They
Those
are.
might be made by Cadbury. Okay, why does
Like around
Cadbury
Easter.
only succeed at Easter,
Because
whereas these are
what
like
I'm
basic
learning, what I've
chocolate
learned
sweets?
through this episode is that we say that we're the land of the free. We live in such a restrictive, limited society.
It's true.
yes.
Yep. Like, do you think like Hershey's has like, I don't know, given money to the government to like eliminate Cadbury? Do you think there's like a conspiracy behind this?
No, but that's
I'm
how.
I'm
that's
saying
how,
that Hershey's.
No,
is
that's how
had-
capitalism works. That's just how it works. The government doesn't even need to be
That's
involved.
true,
That's just
right.
how it works. Yeah, no, it's stupid. Anyway, I like them all frozen and not frozen.
I
I like frozen chocolate. I like the crunch.
I think I would like to have these refrigerated and not frozen.
Yeah.
So
think it's
you
a
like
little-
them medium.
Yes, you would like the medium.
Medium. Yeah.
And not well done, of course. I think
Like
my teeth already struggle enough with sweets and cold to combine the two of them.
Do you have sensitive teeth?
I have one spot I have like 1 or 2 spots in my teeth that are sensitive to specifically sugar,
Mhm.
but also cold a little bit.
Hmm.
And combining the two is a real dangerous proposition.
Yeah.
did anyone get a nut?
I tried a nut.
I had the D. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't.
I just realized there's another one in here. I don't think I froze any of them.
The nut one was a little disappointing.
Well, I did not have the
It's essentially a dairy milk with just a hazelnut in
a
it.
nut in the middle? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm technically allergic to nuts.
Yeah,
so
they
I
nut
should-
in it.
Oh God, did you?
I have to eat a lot of nuts to
Okay.
feel anything.
Okay.
Which is true for lots of people. That's okay. You need a lot of nut before you feel anything.
yeah. A little bit of nut is not going to do much for me. I need to be like overwhelmed by nut.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh God, my throat, because it's itchy. So wait, can we do an ice check? Just
Yeah, I was about to say. So
I'm coming to the end on my D.
Darren has started sipping the Control D.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and
I will
the-
say, I feel like the rate of melting has not changed much.
That ice
The-
actually is kind of holding up better than this ice.
A little bit.
The ice made from Cambridge water in the cubes
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
does not seem to be melting that
It's
much
the
faster.
PFAS.
It's the PFAS. Yep. It's all those forever chemicals.
That's right. I
It's
mean,
kind
if
of a
you
depressing episode.
think about how big this ice was when we started. That's about the same size as the cubes.
Yeah, but
yeah.
yours is smallest.
Mine is probably the smallest. Is it because I drank the most?
Mine's
Sorry,
the
listeners.
biggest.
We're touching our
comparing
teeth
these.
together.
Yeah, our teeth
I-
are touching.
I think people may not have heard, so I just want to be clear. Mine is the biggest.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Ours is about the same size.
Mine's pretty small.
Mhm,
I'm not
okay.
going to lie.
There's
Mine's pretty
definitely
disappointing.
so in terms of volume, I guess there's more ice in the control glass than in any of our individual.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you were to combine all of this ice into one, there'd be more in the control than in our spheres.
It does. It still does look cooler in its ball form.
It's,
Mm.
yeah. Would I call it slow melting, though? I don't know.
Now,
I kind of think
No.
Myth busted here
No.
on this episode of Ice Busters. Nah, it still doesn't work. We'll
Ice-
get to it.
we'll
Tyler.
work on it,
We'll
we'll
get there.
Ball busters.
Ball busters,
There you go.
though.
That's a little closer. A little closer.
The question is,
Um,
will this become a recurring series? Will you do more ice testing? Will we test crushed
What-
ice
what-
versus cube?
Should we get a member of ice in here
No.
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 and,
No.
and test them? No.
No.
Test them by like test their limits as
Yeah.
to like how much pain they can
Yes.
withstand.
I do like the looks of the
It does look very classy.
all ice. And you can roll this.
I sometimes like a whiskey on the rocks if I'm just like laying back, chilling. This would be great for that.
Yes, I think it would be wonderful for that.
I think that's more so
what it's for.
The intention is like in a highball glass with like a whiskey or something,
We did put in some club soda. I wonder if what's the word I'm looking for? Carbonation.
That was not, it was flat as fuck.
It was fucking flat.
Yeah, I was going to say, there wasn't soda. I expected a lot.
There was no fizz. There was no.
So I don't think it had anything to do with this.
Yeah.
No, but the control had the same amount as well. So.
Yeah, no, we did everything right. Honestly, I think the, like, aesthetics and look-wise, the spherical ice is nice, but it is not slow melting.
No,
yeah, no.
Sorry,
Lexus. I think this is
I would like to, if we go back to this, I would like to try to make some ice at home and slow the freezing process to see if I could get this clearer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be done by putting the ice cube tray inside of a cooler inside of the freezer.
Oh. Well,
and I have to admit, I did not come up with that idea on my own.
Of course. Yeah, that's fine.
I defrosted Mike for a bit.
Yep.
And we discussed it as scientists.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to be clear, I'm not a scientist.
And to be absolutely clear, you refroze Mike afterwards, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank God.
Yes. Yeah. We might defrost him to go out to dinner later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
we back into the freezer.
Oh, immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
We defrost them in for an hour at a time.
So the clearness of them, if we're understanding the science behind this,
clearness and shape should make a difference.
That's based on the rate at which it's frozen.
Clarity, not clearness. Clarity.
The clarity, right?
Clarity.
This ice is this is an VVS1. This is how you talk about rating clarity and shape and whatnot, like engagement rate, like diamonds.
Oh yes, Shaun's engaged. Everybody,
the 4 C's.
Right.
Congratulations to Shaun for getting engaged.
Cheers! Yeah,
cheers.
I was gonna ask you a question. By the way, I'm almost done with my D.
Shaun has come to the end of his D.
I'm right at the end. I gotta get the rest of the D down. And I still have some ice, but I do think that would have been the case with the control D as well. That's a big difference. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a warm person. Maybe that's a factor.
Yeah.
Are you holding it down there?
No, real. I've been putting mine down.
Maybe that coaster is warmer.
Maybe it's the coaster.
You've been putting down the D.
I haven't put it.
And yet, once again, listeners, so we all finished our drinks. Darren, like I said, has been sipping the control one, and there's still more control ice in that glass than there are in our finished glasses. So,
all right. So
I guess that answers it.
I'm doing a taste test of the ice.
Can you taste that less than 5 milligram? Don't choke on it. It's about the size of a ping pong ball.
I wasn't planning to choke on it.
No, I don't think anyone plans. I don't think anyone ever plans to choke.
It tastes like ice. If you were wondering,
I was wondering. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So we all prefer the Cadbury's not frozen, probably.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Cold but not frozen.
I would eat them cold.
Would you?
Them frozen.
I enjoyed them exactly as they were, frozen and unfrozen. But I like the frozen.
Did you have the solid caramel?
No, I didn't. Should I try
the caramel is nearly impossible to eat frozen.
Why would you try to eat the
that
frozen
was bad.
caramel?
Because we're eating all of them frozen.
That was silly.
Thank you.
That was a poor decision on your part.
Can I say, is there another crunchy bit in here?
If there's 2, I'll take one as well. That heat is delicious.
Eat all the crunchy bits you like. Yeah, I bought those specifically for us to try. So eat as many as you like. Take some to your prospective loved ones.
I will say this. Kristen, my fiance, she specifically only really likes Hershey's chocolate. She doesn't like anything fancy or nice when it comes to chocolate. When it comes to chocolate, there's one crunchy bit. So I guess
more fiancés.
Yeah, right. Do you want to split the crunchy bit? You can search for one.
No, because my mom was.
But do you want to give it to your mom?
No,
give it to your mom.
No,
I had two.
No, Shaun, it's fine.
It's for your mom.
No,
it's for your mom.
Shaun, I insist.
I'll eat half. Your mom will have the other.
Yes, that's fine.
And then Darren will make her. He'll give her the D, and then she'll be satisfied.
How dare you?
Let me lick both halves before you take them, please.
I just want to see if it's better unfrozen because I didn't really try any.
It was
Gotta
better.
be.
I think
Gotta
the
be.
crunchy bit was better frozen. Why are you biting it like that? It's so small.
You
Just put the whole thing in your mouth.
I don't want to overwhelm my palate.
No, your palate. It's the listeners. Do you take pictures of these?
Not individually.
Okay, post
no.
pictures of these, and then listeners understand that Shaun is biting them.
You should
Why?
unwrap it, actually.
Okay.
Why are you're supposed to pop it?
Listeners,
Because I don't want. I just want
if you were
cross section.
if you are familiar with the American fun size Halloween candies, these are smaller than that.
And Shaun is like, he's like daintily taking a bite out of these. Bro, just fucking eat it. Or did you really think we were going to split it?
No, I was going to eat the whole thing. I just wanted to, I don't know, have a little bit. I wanted to savor it.
You know what really would have been a better test for
Actually,
these?
I do think those are better frozen. Now that I think about it.
I think the truth about our experiment here would have been to not put these in any liquid.
Actually, yeah, 100%.
Oh, just put them on a plate.
Yeah.
A plated ice cube.
Yeah. But we would have needed, we could have done 4 ice cubes.
We could have weighed them.
We will
We gotta
do that.
scale.
We will do that for a future episode and we will just watch them.
Yeah.
Because
On the next section,
because watching ice melt is even more fun.
Well, our D's have been drunk.
I can't wait till this is a video podcast.
Our paint is dry.
Maybe, okay,
Grass is grown.
real suggestion. The length of every episode is the length it takes for one of these to melt. As soon as it melts, episode over.
Well, it's already been 50 minutes.
All right, cut it in half. And
Well,
yeah, I mean, this can take over an hour. But like, so is that.
Yeah.
The regular ice is
although
still
now
kicking.
now I feel like that's a little less.
It's at least, it might be
control-
less than Darren's specifically.
The control
Yes.
glass has melted quite a bit.
But you know what? I was swishing quite a bit, and mine did get smaller. So I do think that I did crack the case on swishing.
No, I
don't
disagree.
swish.
I swished it all around the D, and it got smaller.
The audio enhancement will probably cut this out, but I am swirling the control.
Darren's playing with his D in front of the microphone.
You gotta every once in a while. Otherwise, what's the fun of having the D? That's probably about it.
It's the fun.
Check us out on our website.
Our not safe for work website, apparently.
Froze Bros, thefrozebros.com.
Froze Bros After Dark.
Thefrozebros.com.
Thefrozebros.com.
Email us, frozebrospod@gmail.com.
Seriously, let us know what's in your water. Check your local municipalities.
Yeah, really, you
website.
should ask. You
And,
absolutely should ask.
Anything over 4, and you got to report those PFAS chemicals.
Yeah.
And Cantabrigians, let's get
What was
on
that?
this. And Cantabrigian.
Cantabrigians?
Cantabrigian.
That's what Cambridgeites are called.
People who live in Cambridge are Cantabrigians.
Okay.
That's where maybe we should go to the Can Tab tonight.
Oh, yeah. There's,
Sure.
we could. We're going to be packed. You know what?
The Can Tab is a local,
Is that what that name comes from?
Can Tab, Cantabrigian.
Oh, wow.
Not the tab on a can.
No.
Boom.
Maybe.
That's what you would think.
Peak comedy right
Bing.
there.
That
That's
wasn't
really
even
funny,
a
dude.
joke. That was legitimately like what I would have thought. That
Thank you to
Work.
Substrates for the
shout out
Uh,
substrates.
for the theme song.
Substrates.bandcamp.com.
Website, write to us, Bandcamp, Substrates, anything else?
Bandcamp is not an hour. We're going to cut this because we're both so confused right now. You said write to us, Bandcamp.
No, I didn't. No, I was listing off the things we usually say.
Okay.
Website, comma,
Website,
write to us, comma, Bandcamp Substrates,
yes.
comma, is there anything else?
Do
I
it.
got an email today from somebody who just guessed my email, and I had sent her something, so she knew how my name was spelled. She sent Shaun, SHAW, and was like, maybe this is your email, and just expected it to get to me. And I was like, no, it's not my email, and it's not my name. And I did
Yeah.
get the email eventually.
Shaun is SHUN.
Just SHEUN?
SHAUN.
SHAWN.
SHAUWN. Yep.
Shaun.
And with that, we'll say,
Max is MACKLWS.
what?
The L is silent.
Thank you.
Yeah. The W is not.
And with that, we'll say...
Row you later.
I fucked up. I'll just be honest. I fucked up, everyone.
I'm failing at everything today.
Oh my God, it's been awful.